Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. This is Lisa Marie Pepe coming to you live. And today I want to talk about success, what it is for you, and how you go about actually attaining that level of success. So, first and foremost, success is a subjective thing, right? It is not the same for everybody. Success for one person may mean reaching a particular financial goal. For another person, it may mean, um, getting X amount of followers on their social media page. For another person, it might be entirely different, right? It may be like family oriented, having a happy and healthy family. Maybe, there's a lot of people out there, I'm sure, that would consider that, something that they want to be successful at. So that's the first thing to keep in mind. There is no right or wrong way to describe what success is for you. Not everybody wants to be a millionaire, and that's okay. But I think what happens is we get so caught up in watching other people and vicariously trying to latch on to what other people appear to be doing, right? Because we don't really know unless they're like, sitting right next door to us, literally. But we latch on, I think, sometimes to these ideals, right? And so we question ourselves. Why am I not like so and so? Why haven't I reached X amount of money per month in my income? Why haven't I, purchased the big house with the white picket fence, right? And in doing that, there's nothing wrong with having role models. Certainly, I have a lot of role models that I look up to, and I do want to attain certain levels of success that I've decided for me. I've decided for myself that those are things that I truly want and that I'm ready to go after. So first off is you have to decide for yourself what success means to you. And it can mean a bunch of different things, right? It can be about your family, it could be about your job, it could be about your business, it can be about your health, right? There's a whole bunch of different, like subjects and categories where you can define what level of success and what it means for you, what it looks like, right? Like write it out on a piece of paper even. Just say, by the time I reach blank, I want to have X amount of dollars saved in my banking account, right? So put some numbers around things and set those standards for yourself. No one has to see them. No one has to judge them. You don't have to share them with anybody else unless you choose to. So the second phase of actually, what it takes to become successful, that's another whole ball of wax, right? Because we can say, I want to do X, Y, and Z, or I plan to achieve X, Y, Z. But if we don't really know how to do it, then we wind up running around in circles and just beating our heads against the wall. Because again, if we don't know what we're doing, and it's not even our fault, right? We just kind of think because we see a lot of fast track success, like on TV, on social media, and we think like, oh, if I just purchase that webinar and that webinar is going to teach me everything I need to know, and I'll be able to make like $5,000 in 5 days, right? And it's not to say that that webinar won't show you how to do that, but when I think of success, I think of sustainability as well, right? And to kind of give you like an example of that, think about any song you've ever heard on the radio. And that song was a major hit, right? And it was out and it won a Grammy Award and all this kind of stuff. And then the person never made another song again. Like literally they fell off the face of the planet, right? And we call them one-hit wonders, or some people like to say one-hit blunders, essentially, because anyone can do it once, right? Anyone can go on a diet and succeed, at staying on it for 5 days, right? But lasting success, sustainable success, is about taking aligned and inspired action every single day to move yourself ever so closer to that goal or that milestone that you've set for yourself. And yes, there will be days when you don't feel like doing it. There will be days when you don't feel like working, or you don't feel like going to the gym and working out, or you don't feel like eating healthy, or you don't feel like writing in your journal, or, and it goes on and on and on, right? But the whole point of what I'm trying to say is, do not get caught up in this idolization of what success means, right? Because that's what social media wants us to believe. And I'm talking about TV, I'm talking about magazines, I'm talking about it from like all different perspectives. The powers that be, the advertisers out there, they want us to believe that everything they are providing to us, whether it's a brand new car or insurance or, a new diet or whatever it is, they want us to believe that until we have that one thing, we're never going to achieve success. And I'm a firm believer that we have to make the investments on certain things in order to reach our goals. But I'm not of the mindset that you have to buy into everything and every piece of propaganda that's out there in order for you to be successful, right? And really what I want for you, essentially, I want you to define success on your own terms, not on what somebody else is already doing or claiming to be, or, it's all about what you value. And so if you're watching this and you're second guessing yourself, or you're feeling lost and you feel like, I don't know why I feel bad about myself, but I don't really match up to anybody that I know or I'm talking with, it's not a competition. It truly isn't. This is about you feeling good about yourself, feeling good about the decisions you make for yourself, feeling aligned with the decisions you make for yourself. A lot of this goes back to even developing, your habits based on your core values. For me, being healthy in mind, body, and soul is primary. Like, that's a primary goal for me every single day. So that is why I carve out time to do all of those activities that are going to help me in being that way, right? So if you take nothing else away from this video, I just want you to know that you can define success for yourself, and nobody else has a right to judge that, okay? So don't feel bad about it. Do what you want to do and set milestones and markers for yourself. As long as you're not out there intentionally hurting another person or deceiving another person or doing something illegal, you don't owe anybody an explanation, okay? So I want to hear from you. Tell me, what does success mean to you? What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it taste like, right? For me, success is eating healthy food that tastes amazing. And no, that's not an oxymoron. I make damn good healthy food. But yeah, think about it. Think about it for yourself. What does success mean to you? And then do a little research. But don't necessarily buy into every single thing that's being thrown at you, because that's where overwhelm comes in. That's where confusion comes in. And that's also where you wind up just running around in circles and not achieving anything. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful for some of you. And as always, I look forward to hearing your feedback. And if you ever need anything, I am here. Just tag me in the comment section. All right, have a great day, guys. Bye.